This is your reading video for Tokyo Ghoul Re Episode 7. Click in the link in the description below to go watch my reaction and then come back here to see my full thoughts, ideas, and theories. But ultimately, it's just going to be like a little short little redirect. Not like a full discussion, theory, crafting kind of thing. It's just going to be a little small redirect. But anyways, come back here and see my small ideas or whatever. But anyways, yeah, click away now or be spoiled as to what happened in this episode. Okay, so obviously this is all kind of like aftermath stuff, basically after the events of the operation for the auction and everything. But it was really cool to see Hiname not get killed. She did get captured, and I'm hoping it doesn't go beyond that. I hope they don't like kill her off or something like that. I hope she has somewhat a decent encampment or whatever jail time. I hope she has a decent jail time, and not like poked and prodded and like tortured and like all that kind of stuff. I hope she just has like just sentenced there kind of thing. She has an incredible Kagane, so I feel like they put precautions in place to prevent her from doing stuff like that. Like I remember in season 2, I'm not sure if this part was canon or not, but the jail that they had in season 2 for all the other ghouls and such, they were like in like these giant cylinders that actually went underground, like really huge, deep underground like cylinder kind of things, and they had to like rise up, and then like this little kind of room popped up, and they were in there. So maybe she's in one of those, but like maybe a little bit more luscious one kind of thing, maybe a little more spacious one. Who knows? I'm not sure. Anyways, it's good that she's still alive, not gonna die. We're gonna see Toka again, which is really cool. And the cafe, basically, with what was his name? Nishiki, as well as the mask guy, who created Kaneki's mask. So that's pretty cool. I'm wondering if... Okay, so basically, Kaneki got mail with his mask in it and like a little diary book, whatever it is. So I'm wondering if either one possibility is Toka and friends got that for him, or it was the owl. The owl was kind of out around their place when they were doing stuff. So I'm wondering if she did that. The daughter of the owl, I guess, because I guess she would be considered the owl. But yeah. So anyways, her. I wonder if she's the reason behind that, or was it Toka and friends kind of thing. So that's kind of what in my mind, what I'm kind of thinking right now. But we had some interesting, cool little kind of family get together kind of thing, because they're not like an actual like blood related family, but they're all in the same boat where like nobody has a family to go to kind of thing, but they're friends, they're kind of colleagues and kind of things, so they all kind of come together for like these kind of dinners, which is pretty interesting. And they're celebrating because all of them got promoted basically, which is really cool, interesting. I'm really interested about the one guy who was in charge of the auction, if he got reprimanded or whatever for sending in Kaneki alone against a double S by himself, basically, and like absolutely not caring about the any of the Quinks, like not a single one of them. He did not care. So I'm wondering if any of the higher ups recognize that, or they're in the same boat, how they don't really care about the Quinks, or something. Like I'm wondering there. I know the main guy, with the white hair and everything. I know he cares, but like I don't know about the other higher ups of the CCG. So I don't know. What else? Had some really funny bits with Juzo. he was saying he was throwing up knives and everything. He's like, yeah, you can throw up one and then throw up another one, before the third one comes down, you throw another one up, so you can constantly have one up. And then he's like, but if you throw all three of them up, you can have more room for more. And he like pulls out like more knives and he starts like grabbing them all. Like that was really funny. Um, oh gosh, what else? Yeah, we got to see the owl again. So it's interesting seeing her in her, in a way like human mode, which is really, really cool. Because we did see her in that mode previously, but it wasn't very long. Like we saw her here and there, kind of bits and pieces of her, um, kind of like gaining intel or feeding people intel, so that way they can go to a certain place, kind of thing. So I'm interested to see what she was doing in that road, if it was the box that was Kaneki's kind of thing, the mail, or that kind of thing. But the reason why I say it might be Toka and Friends is because the mask guy was there, and he was the one who made Kaneki's mask. And I'm sure the owl might have acquired his mask, but I feel like Kaneki had his mask when he turned himself in. Um, but I could be wrong. No, I don't think he did actually. No, no, that's right. He never had his mask on when he first, whatever, gave himself up. Um, the eye patch mask, whatever. So, I mean, yeah, it could still go either way, I guess. Unless they told us in the show, and I could be wrong in this, so correct me in the comments below, whether that package was from Toka or the owl. If they said it, or it was kind of blatantly like right in front of me, but I missed it, kind of thing. Like, so I feel like I'm leaning toward more the owl because she was there in the road, like walking away from the house, kind of thing. So I'm wondering if I'm more leaning towards her, the cause of it. But I can also, like I said, I can also kind of see like a 30% chance, 40% chance, whatever, that it might have been Toka to do the gift. But obviously, if it's a spoiler, don't say anything. So just keep that in mind and everything. Um, what else? What else? What else? I feel like that's it. I mean, it was just like an episode, just a lull time, basically, like a lot of just like stuff they're doing afterwards, kind of stuff after the whole operation and such. We met a ton of freaking new characters, um, tons of new characters, also old characters. We did get to see a lot of old characters from season 1 and season 2 and everything. Um, what else? What else? What else? There's a couple other things for background characters, like the tentacle um, patient or whatever, who had like a big thing on his face, who apparently is is a brother of one of them. And then what else? What else? What else? Kaneki slowly kind of looking into his past, into the name Kaneki, Ken Kaneki. So that's pretty interesting. I'm wondering if he by walking in the path of Kaneki, he can slowly start to kind of like unravel his memory, instead of all of it coming out in like a big burst kind of thing. Like he just kind of like learns like a little bit about himself. Like for instance, the old man uh in the coffee shop that was burned down and everything like that. He saw the old man and like looked right at him, and then he walked away and like disappeared, kind of thing. So some memory leaks are starting to come through, which is really, really cool. But yeah, the inner self has moved away from being the psychotic Kaneki version, like the mean, like rage built Kaneki kind of mode, into like this small child of Kaneki. Um, but in this episode, it was saying like, um, what was the exact words? It was like, I can't remember if it was "Don't forget me," "Don't let me forget," or "Vanish," or something like that. It was like, but the thing was, it was a multi voice. It was a double voice talking, and one of the voices said "me," and the other voice said like "we" or "I." I think it was I and "we." I think it was I and "we." Like basically one insinuating both of them, both consciousness, and then the other voice saying me, like, the one consciousness kind of thing. So I'm interested about that. Like, what does that mean, kind of thing. So I don't know. Who knows? Anyways, that's it. So tune in next week for some more Tokyo Glory. I'm pumped to see what happens for sure. I'm wondering what the next operation is going to be. It's probably going to be tailored around maybe gourmet, because we're starting to get a little bit more gourmet stuff, which it looks like he's got like in a cocoon kind of thing, like a weird cocoon. So maybe we'll get more gourmet stuff. I'm not sure. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next week for some more Tokyo Ghoul. Take care, buddy.